Thing about tonight's game, Clark, both of these teams know how to get stops.
Yeah, they're both outstanding defensively, and they do it with great team defense. We know in this league, you're not going to shut down guys individually. It's a team concept, everybody helping one another out. And not only do they do a good job with the team defense individually, they have some solid defenders as well. The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Back to Irving. Down low. Drummond. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Williams on the wing. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Another shot. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Counted.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Fast break, Brooklyn. And Irving gets it to go.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Brown can't hit.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Simmons with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Irving. Over Smart. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Last 2 minutes to play.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Brown. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Checking in for the Celtics.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Left side Irving. From the arc. It's hauled in by White. Boston trailing. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer, no good. Brown inside. That shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And finished off by Tice.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Oh, rejected by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 4. Brown can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Now here's Irving. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Irving's got 5 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets.
The Nets with the lead. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the paint. Back to Aldridge. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. Yep, count it.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Pritchard gets it to go. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's Dragic with a drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Aldridge outside. Drives to the hoop. With some arc. Just 3 to shoot. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And they recover it. White for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Back to Harris. Over to the wing. There's the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Out to Harris. Aldridge misses. 1:57 left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Back to Claxton. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can get caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll. He makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Griffin. Nice D from Horford. Right side Tatum. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tice comes with a double team. On the wing, Durant. Launches it. They get it back. Pass to Griffin. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. .54 seconds left to play in the half. Horford with it. Smart for three. Griffin pulls down the board. Tipped. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, why settle for the layup? When you're this close, Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Back to Smart. Left side White. Boston, no good that time either. And now the Nets on the break. Back to Irving. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Tatum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And here is Irving. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it. To the wing, right side. Here's Irving. He's off on that one. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston trailing. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Now here's Durant. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside, Brown. The three. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And Irving gets it to go.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Tatum. Smart outside. For three. And Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Another miss by Brown.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Brown. Pass to Tatum. Now Smart. 4-3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Brown. The drive by Drummond. Not going to go that time. Horford with some nice D. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That's his second personal. Third team foul. Checking for the Celtics.
Brown in the high post.
Daniel
Williams on the wing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Coming on the floor for your Nets.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Brown. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by White. Back to Drummond. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Now, tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Third quarter.
.152 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Boston, no good that time either. And now the Nets on the break. Irving, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Trying to get back on track.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Outside, Brown. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A nice shot by Brown.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Counted from distance.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Simmons. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jaylen Brown again. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And here's Brown for 3. He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Brooklyn. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Smart. Out to the right wing. Right side Tatum. Offline with a 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Slash ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
Boston with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. There's Tatum with the three. Fires in the triple.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Aldridge. Outside Simmons. Over White. Back to Aldridge. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by White. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's a 10-point game. The offensive rebound. There's Tatum with the three. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Simmons with it. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nets lead by 12.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Up top, Tatum. Smart outside. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And it's Tatum missing. And Daniel Tice picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here.
Checking in for the Celtics.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Bang. Your Brooklyn.
Updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Dragic with it. Guarded now by Smart. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop at pick and rolls.
Inside. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Brown inside. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Horford. And Robert Williams picks up the foul.
That's his second personal.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
It's Brown on the wing. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And so they foul intentionally.
I
mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Nets call time here. They're on top by 13. 1:19 left in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
The Celtics making a switch here. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Pritchard. Launches a three. The rebound by the Nets.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
Boston again missing. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal.
Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Now here's Tice. Takes a three. Drills it from deep.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Thomas. His first foul. Team second.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Outside, Brown. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Tice.
Daniel Tice.
Banked it in off the glass.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Here's the three. Kept alive. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Boston. With the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
And stolen by Tatum.
And didn't fool anybody with that crossover except maybe himself.
Outside, Horford. No good with the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Tatum. And here they go. Count that one.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Inside. Here's Drummond.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Brown. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. Brown's got 7 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Drummond. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's Brown with the three. That's trailed by 3. Pass to Harris. Over Horford. And the Nets miss again. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lets it go with the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. Harris, right side.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
One-on-one here. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Irving. Pass to Drummond. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Celtic substitution.
Clock at 4. Irving for 3. They get it back. Outside for Simmons. Outside, KD. There's the triple. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
The 3 from Tatum. Out to White. Pass to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. And stolen by White. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Shots good by Williams.
Assisted by.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
To the inside. Aldridge. Good. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Second quarter.
It's Brown on the wing. He's got 7. And again, unable to change momentum here.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the right side. Horford has a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And it's Aldridge missing. Celtics trailed by 10. Brown with it. Now Thomas defending. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
They get it back. Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harris outside. Back to Aldridge. Pass to Harris. Rocket 2. Right side Thomas. Shoots over White. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 10. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
Substitution.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. Outside for Curry. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stolen by Durant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Mark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Nobody near Irving. Here's Drummond. And the shot goes down. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Outside Irving. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Smart on the wing. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 10.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
outside for Durant. They grab their own miss. Takes a three. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. From past the arc. And that one is off. And it's Boston the other way. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Celtics trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Tice. Chalk up 2 there. Tice has got his second basket of the game.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to KD. From deep three-point range. Rebound Boston.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Outside Tatum. No good on the three.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
The shot by KD. No good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. Outside Williams. Back to Tice. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Tice has got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Count it. Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. It's Durant on the wing. In the corner, Simmons with it. Left side, Durant. Now Curry. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Back to Curry. In the corner, Irving with it. On the wing, Irving.
And the D has made some adjustments since halftime, and as a result, they're denying a lot of those easy looks that they gave up in the first.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Right side Tatum. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. And Curry pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Celtics substitution.
Celtics trail by 11.
Jaylen Brown.
From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Derek White.
White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
White that time, feeling the separation, was able to shoot that shot with rhythm.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Curry. The kick out to Irving. Inside. Makes that one. His 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
It's Brown on the wing. For the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
And here's Brown outside. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Left side, KD. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
The kick out to Brown. Over Durant. And another shot. And Williams leaves it in.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And Durant gets it to go.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nailed from three-point land.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
A shot by KD. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot off.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Durant down low. Count it.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Tatum on the wing. Brown outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And the Nets with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
On the wing, Irving. It's good from long range.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win.